Welcome to Loving Energy Recharge and your daily Oracle card reading for March the 6th. We are using the beautiful Psychic Tarot Oracle cards. These are by John Holland. And for those of you that are just joining in this journey, we are pulling one card a day to have a very mindful focus to know that we don't have to try so hard to do so many different things and to try to do all the multitasking that we often tend to feel pulled towards. We are very intentionally stepping into the month of March, the number 3, to be of that mind, body, spirit connection, knowing and trusting that we have to relax the physical body. We have to relax the emotional body to then allow the spirit essence of ourselves to rise us up into a higher state of consciousness. So the one card reading is giving us some real good clarity as a collective group for whoever is listening to this recording on either the day that it is posted or any day in the future, to connect with the energy of the reading itself. And then to trust and use in your own tuition, the way that it resonates within your own body, to pull the deeper meaning into whatever you are going through in your life at this time. The teachings that I do are very much about being an empowerment leader, and that doesn't mean I'm here to lead you. It means that I believe we are here to empower ourselves. Nobody has walked your journey. Nobody knows the truth of who you are except for you. So believing in your own self-empowerment, your own ability to intuitively know and sense what resonates and what doesn't, is going to help you to grow in your own spiritual journey. So our card for today is coming to us as the number 3. We have been given a lot of 3s in the beginning of this month, which I love it because it's another confirmation of, yes, this is all about that mind, body, spirit journey, and understanding that all 3 have to work together. Now we have been given the card number 3 in the green. In the Psychic Tarot Oracle cards, there's many opportunities to receive a card number 3 because there's 5 different categories. So we might have seen another number 3 earlier in the week, but we may be getting a different card today. However, you're going to be pleased to understand and to see in the synchronicities of life, because I believe yesterday we talked about, the universe giving us signs, the universe giving us synchronicities, that today our number 3 card is in the heart center, and it is rejoice in celebration. We were given this card earlier in the week. So this is the reminder coming to us in protection, the greed of that heart-centered. We've been spending a lot of time focusing on the heart chakra as we learn to allow the spirit to rise us up. And our card today of rejoice in the celebration is that important reminder of being the light body, connecting with the joy, connecting with the humor, not taking ourselves so seriously, releasing the expectations of all the things that we feel we need to get done and then beating ourselves up. And when they don't get done, they're saying, take your to-do list today, fold it up as a paper airplane and let it soar. And maybe that lands on somebody else's desk and that is your delegation for the day. But it's really about, let it go. If it really needs to be done today, you're going to remember to do it. It's going to come naturally because it is important to you. It resonates with you. It's worth celebrating no matter how small or insignificant that task may be. If it's important enough in your own journey, you will just naturally find a way to get it done. Now, I know for myself, when I get up in the morning, I make my bed. That is something for me to celebrate. That is a task that I can rejoice in. And that is just something that I can look at as a reflection of, I've already accomplished something for my day. I've already accomplished something that makes me feel like I'm more organized. It's a reflection of beauty because my bed has a beautiful spread on it that I quite enjoy. It's nice to look at. It makes me feel good energetically when I can look that task has been completed. And it is something that is small. It took me maybe 5 minutes to get it done, but it is something that I'm going to rejoice in, that celebration of just knowing how it shifts my energy. So when you're looking at your own to-do list today, instead of being so hard on yourself, start to bring up to the forefront those things that you know matter the most. Now, whether this applies to your career or your home life or just your own personal journey, perhaps you are engaging in a health and wellness routine right now, make that come to the top naturally by honestly letting go of everything else. And I used to be such a control freak, so I can feel the energy for some of you out there listening to this message going, I can't just discount my to-do list today. I will feel lost. I will feel disorganized. I will feel scattered. And they're here to challenge you in that energy in a beautiful way, going, if it's really important, you're intuitively going to know to do it. And if you forget to do something, was it really meant to get done today? Was it meant to have perhaps been delegated to somebody else? Or was it something that really didn't resonate with you? So why not allow yourself some time to experiment with this today? And you may feel within your own body, and this is where we say trust in your own intuition. You may not be able to experience with that in the workplace or in the home life or an area where you just feel at this time you have to keep more structure, but look at where you can experiment with it. Choose some kind of area in your life where you do feel safe enough to let that to-do list go and let yourself be guided towards what is in your highest good. What does the soul self want you to do today? Not the human control to-do list. What does that soul self of you, the spirit of you, really want you to do today that they know is going to be in your highest good to help you rejoice in that celebration, to make you feel at the end of the day, man, I've really accomplished something. I feel really good. And it's not about looking at that human to-do list and seeing all the things that didn't get done. It's about zeroing in on that one thing that snuck into that energy or that you very mindfully put onto that list that now you can look at and say, I feel great. I feel so good that I spent some time getting my exercising in. I called that person that has been on my mind. I got through that task that I've been procrastinating with. I spent some meaningful time with my children free of distractions. I spent some time with my spouse having an honest conversation. I gave myself permission to go take a hot bath, to go read a book, to go listen to some music. It's rejoicing in those things that you know the heart was asking you to do today and making that become that strongest point in your vibrational energy. So have some fun today in learning how to rise up your spirit. Again, this is the relationship about relaxing the physical body. So letting go of the stress, physically moving so that your energy can start generating. You can start releasing some of that suppression. You're creating momentum within yourself, releasing and letting go. You're very mindful about the emotional body, so taking very good care of your emotions, being realistic with where you are at and not expecting yourself to do more than you're emotionally capable of at this time. But also becoming very aware that in alchemy, you have the power to shift your emotions. You have the power to bring together the emotional body, the physical body in the energetic relationship of yourself to let the spirit rise you up. And sometimes that could be rejoicing in the fact of, I've been sitting around, moping around, having no energy, feeling sorry for myself, feeling lonely, feeling stuck, feeling frustrated, feeling angry. And I decided to put on my shoes and go outside and just go for a walk. Now, how meaningful is that to have had the courage to just trust to get up and go? To get yourself unstuck by shifting that energy. And if it's too cold outside to walk, maybe it's just getting out into your vehicle and going for a drive. or picking up that phone and calling that friend, moving something into action so that you can get out of whatever place is keeping you stuck. And then you can rejoice in that shift in your energy, and you can very purposely, very mindfully celebrate you. Commend yourself, lift yourself up in that self-confidence. Let that be the number one thing that you do today, is to find and celebrate your successes. Rejoice in the beauty of being you. We're sending you all so much love and so much encouragement in this energy.